JB Morrow, go and get your bag.
Hey YouTube, I'm Eris. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about AP versus dual enrollment classes. Let's get right into this video. Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm making this video on the fly. I'm making it completely on the fly. Like, I don't have no notes, nothing. This video was not prepped at all. Like, I knew I wanted to do the video, but I haven't outlined it, nothing. Because what was supposed to happen was, today is Tuesday. I was gonna upload my dorm tour on Thursday, but then my rooming and my housing situation got messed up, so I don't know what time that video is gonna come out. Hopefully by Monday, but I don't know. So I'm making this video on the fly and I prepared nothing. So I'm going to give y'all my experience at first, and then I'm going to look up some tips and not tips. I'm going to give y'all some tips and advice about my experience, and then I'm going to look up actual facts and then give those to y'all in a couple minutes. So, my experience. I did not take dual enrollment classes, okay? I took AP class. Let me back up. Okay, so my freshman year of high school, I took one AP class. It was AP Government and Politics. My teacher was a good teacher. He just didn't really teach the material and prep us for the AP exam, so I didn't get the points for that one. And then my sophomore year, my second year of high school, I took another AP class. I think it was just AP World History, and I passed the exam on that one. I love my teacher, Mr. Yobi. I forever love you, okay? I love Mr. Jackson too, but he just didn't prep us that well for that exam, and that's okay. Yeah, I don't got to government and politics in college anyway, so it's fine, right? Boom. So I took World History, AP World History in 10th grade, and in 11th grade I took multiple AP classes. So I took AP World Language, I took AP French, I took AP Calculus. For AP Language, I did not get the points for that one because I don't know why. I think I got sick that year, so I couldn't finish it or something. I don't remember. But I know for sure for AP Calculus, I didn't pass the exam because I missed a lot of material because I was sick and stuff. So I missed that one. And then for AP French, you had to get to AP French 5. So AP French 5, that's when you took the exam. And I had dropped out of AP French 5 my 12th grade year because I had to take an internship for my magnet. So, and then senior year, I took AP Bio, and I got, oh my God, that's really all I care about for real. Because AP Bio, I took it, I passed the exam, I got a 3 on it, and my school required a 3, and I passed, and I was so happy because I'm a pre-vet major. You need biology courses. So I ain't had to take biology 101, biology 113, none of that. So I just get to skip to the next biologies I have to take, and I don't even take biology until maybe next semester. So God is so good, you don't understand. But yeah, so those are all the AP classes that I took. For dual enrollment, I took one dual enrollment class, and that was Health 101, and I did that with CCBC, but I didn't finish the class because I had gotten sick, so I had to withdraw from the class and everything. But that was a really good experience. Honestly, if I were you and I was in high school again and I did it all over again, I would definitely do dual enrollment classes because I feel like I know I'm gonna pass a class. I ain't never gonna fail a class ever, period. I have never failed a class, and I'm not going to. So I have failed tests though. So dual enrollment, you take the class. If you pass the class and you pass the final exam, that's good. You got the credits for that class. But AP Bio, AP classes, if you can take the class, do well in the class, get an A in the class, but if you fail the test, you don't get the credit. So it don't matter what you did in the class. It'll be on your transcript and stuff that you passed the class, but you won't get the college credit. So I feel like that's useless. It's useless. It's freaking useless for real. Because what's the point of doing all that work in the class just for you to fail the test? Whereas in dual enrollment, you pass the class, even if you fail the final, that only drops your grade with 1 letter grade. So if you have an A for the class, you fail the final, you got a B in the class, you still pass the class. You get a C or higher in the class, you get the class credit. You get the credit for that class. So if I were you, I would definitely do dual enrollment versus AP, but that's just my experience. I'm not a good test taker. If you're a great test taker and you can remember material, that I would highly recommend that you take AP classes. But for those like me who do not do well on tests, have test anxiety, all of that, don't do well on SATs, ACTs, none of that, I would highly recommend you do some dual enrollment classes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's that. But that's just my experience. Like I said, I'm gonna get some facts for y'all so that y'all can actually like know the difference between AP class and dual enrollment class. So I'm gonna go do that real quick and I'm gonna come back to y'all. Okay, so I have my handy laptop, right? So I'm just gonna read y'all what they have right here on this screen and then tell y'all if I agree or disagree and stuff like that. So it says AP allows students to place out of a certain introductory level classes, while dual enrollment offers a wide variety of classes to take. I agree with that statement. I would say AP, like if you're okay, for AP classes, basically you can only take them if your high school offers them. Whereas with dual enrollment classes, you can enroll into a college during your high school if you're during high school, and you can take the introductory level courses there and then pass the class and get the credit. Whereas with AP, you can only take them if your high school offers those. And it depends on which ones your high school offers. So don't take any unnecessary classes that you don't need for college. I mean, obviously, if you want a higher level class and you just want a more rigorous class, and you can take AP classes. But I would say make sure that you're taking classes. And for dual enrollment too, make sure you're taking classes that you know you need for your major in high school. in college. Did that make sense? I'm going to say it again. If you are taking an AP and dual enrollment course, make sure it is a class that you need for your college, for your major in college. Okay? I hope that made more sense. I'm sorry. But for the next one, dual enrollment has a higher chance of having your credits transferred when you do dual enrollment, while AP is more widely accepted across the country. I agree with that statement too. Like I said, dual enrollment, you're more guaranteed to get the credit because you're taking a class, and most people, it's harder to fail a class than it is to fail a test. So, what was I saying? Jesus. So, yeah, you have a higher chance of passing the class and getting the credit with dual enrollment than with AP classes. But I would say AP is like more accepted because not all credits can be transferred to your college. Like sometimes they don't, like the transfer is just weird. Whereas AP, that's on your transcript. They can see that you took the class, and you have to send. And with AP, you have to send from College Board. Okay, so AP is sponsored by College Board. From College Board, the website, you have to transfer your credits and send your scores to the school. But you can do that all throughout College Board, so that's fine. But with like colleges, you have to like transfer the credits, have the transcript sent, and all that. And yeah, and sometimes it doesn't transfer correctly. But yeah, so I would say AP is definitely more widely accepted because College Board has colleges from all over the country on their website and stuff that you can just send the college to. So yeah, AP classes are scored on a 5-point scale rather than the traditional 4-point scale, allowing AP students to earn a GPA above 4.0. This is really good because your GPA or QPA are definitely important when applying to college. And so this is a really good opportunity. Like if you take AP classes, you have a higher chance of getting a higher GPA and QPA because it's ranked on a higher scale. You know what I'm saying? It's on a 5-point scale. So you can get up to a 5.0, I think. I think that's right. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's right. But it's on a 5-point scale, so you can get a higher GPA and QPA, and it'll raise your GPA and QPA a lot higher. And colleges will see that, and you're more likely to get accepted into the college. Dual credit requires an upfront financial investment larger than the AP test, but may offer students with test anxiety a more comfortable environment to earn the credit. Okay, so dual enrollment, it does cost a lot more. Like you do have to pay. And for AP, sometimes your high school will cover the class, or like if you don't take the test, or if you apply to the test and you don't take it, then it's like a $40 fee. But other than that, the test is mainly free, and like taking the class is free, whereas dual enrollment, you have to pay for the class. But I would say if you're not a good test taker, then take the chance with dual enrollment and just take the class, because it definitely releases all that test anxiety, because you don't really have to take a test. You just take the final and the midterm for the class, and not even all classes do a final and a midterm, so that's a good thing too. So you might not even have to take a test for real. So you're just doing the test and the quizzes that's offered within the class, but you're not taking a really big test. Whereas with AP, you're taking a huge test. You sit in the room for hours and hours, and you're doing a test. So it just depends on what you prefer and what you like. And yeah, that's all the tips that I'm gonna give and the advice I'm gonna give. I'm trying to get this video uploaded, so I don't want it to be too long, but I'm gonna try and get these videos out. I really am trying to be consistent with you guys. If you don't know, I post every Monday and Thursday, so stay tuned. Every Monday and Thursday, come to my channel and check me out. I usually post between 3 and 6. Yesterday I did do a late upload, so it was around 7 when the video got uploaded, but usually I'm before then I really upload between 3 and in 6th. Yeah, so just stay tuned for my channel, and I really hope you guys are enjoying this back to school content. I love making these videos, and they're doing so well. Thank you guys so much for the support. Like, I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel and like be this big YouTuber, and I want people to love me, and I want to love y'all. I just love the support system that YouTube has. Like YouTube is a really great family. So enough. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Hit the post notification bell to notify every time I post a new video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.